How long have you been in the Philippines? And how long have you been listening to Filipino conversations? And somehow along the way, you're counting how many ba? Okay, how many ba? Ba, B-A, ba. Do Filipinos say in one expression? Okay. Ba is a nuance of the Filipino language. That's what one of those single syllables that make the Filipino language unique. Hi, I'm Christine, and I've been teaching the Filipino language for more than 10 years now. Welcome to my channel, Learn to Speak Filipino for Tourists and Expats. So, ba, have you ever wondered what that single word means? As I have mentioned, it's a nuance of the Filipino language. Okay? Ba is the particle, or that one syllable, that you use to ask a question answerable by yes or no. You use ba, okay, in order to distinguish what you're saying from a statement or a question. So for example, I say tama. Tama. So maybe I'm asking, is it correct? But people could confuse the intonation as to the purpose or the use of the expression. So it could be tama. That means saying that it's true. So it's a statement. So as not to confuse the meaning or the use of the expression, whether it's a question or it's a statement, in Filipino, we add ba. So when you hear that single syllable ba, that means the expression, the use of the expression is a question, and that question is answerable by yes, oo, or no, hindi. Another point that I'd like you to understand about ba is that Filipinos use that as an expression together with hindi. Okay? The shorter version of hindi, though, which is di, di, or if it's followed by ba, we say diba. Filipinos will always ask, diba, diba, diba. So what is the diba? Okay, diba could mean, isn't it? Or is that right? Okay. So I'd like you to understand, as you learn to speak Filipino, that this mannerism of us, or Filipinos, diba, at the end of our expressions, should be considered as prompts for you to reply, okay? Or prompts for you to answer the question, or it's your turn, or it's a speech prompt in a conversation. It's your turn to say something. Okay? Moving backwards, okay, to the past lessons and to the vocabulary, your list of vocabulary. Let's go back to maganda. Okay? So maganda, and then I follow it with diba. Maganda, diba? It's pretty, isn't it? That's what I ask. Okay, so maganda, diba? I'm asking for your opinion, and I'm prompting you to answer me, okay, about my question if maganda, diba? Right, so the diba there, okay, is a mannerism, yes, because it's common, and at the same time, you have to realize that it's a prompt for you to reply or say something. Now, so again, diba came from hindi and ba. So the shorter version of hindi, the last syllable paired with ba, so diba becomes a prompt. So ba in itself, when added to any expression, makes the expression a question, or it makes everything an interrogative sentence, answerable by oo, yes, and no, hindi. Okay, now, with your list of vocabulary taken from the past lessons, okay, you can refer to the other videos. Okay, so for example, how to react. Okay, so if you're going to react to something in the course of the conversation, you can also use ba to ask a question. So for example, if you recall, what is true in Filipino? That is totoo. So let's add ba after totoo. Totoo ba? Okay, now there's no confusion as to the purpose of the expression totoo ba. So if we're not familiar with the intonation without the ba, we might be confused whether it's a statement or it's a question. So when you put the ba after totoo ba, then it's clear that you're asking for the veracity or for the truth in the statement. Okay, so is it true? Totoo ba? Now, when you see, for example, what is correct in Filipino. Okay, so when you're practicing and you'd like to be affirmed or you'd like to find out whether what you're saying is correct. So you put tama. Okay, tama is the word for correct, and then followed by ba. Tama ba? Tama ba? So you're asking the person you're speaking with or you're practicing with if what you're saying, for example, you're practicing in Filipino, like to ask, tama ba? So is this correct? Okay, now, oh, mali ba? Mali ba? Mali ba? Is it wrong? So is this wrong? Was it wrong? So mali is wrong, and then follow it by ba, mali ba? Then you're trying to figure out if what you said was wrong. So is it wrong? Once you remember the vocabulary or some of the vocabulary for reactions, okay, and then you add the ba, okay, put it together, then you have a question answerable by oo, yes, or hindi, no. Now, in the course of my classes, perhaps even in the following videos after this, I usually ask, or I would already ask, malinaw ba? Okay, in class, I ask after a certain explanation. So, for example, what is the meaning of ba? And where do you put ba? You put ba after the word tama or totoo. After that explanation, totoo ba, tama ba, I ask my students just to figure out where they are or if they understood. I ask them, malinaw ba? Okay, so I'm asking you right now, malinaw ba? How to use ba? So, malinaw ba is it clear? Okay. Malinaw ba? Is it clear? Okay. So, once you are into the conversation and you're saying something, you can ask the person you're speaking with, malinaw ba? Is it clear? So, of course, if it's not clear, then the person will say malabo. Malabo. Then it means not clear. So you can add the same way, you can add ba to malabo. Malabo ba? So is it vague? Is it vague? Is it not clear? Isn't it clear? So that's the way to ask questions and to prompt during conversation, and by using ba, okay, to make sure that the person you're speaking with understands that you're asking a question, and with ba, the question is answerable by yes or no. Now, if the other vocabulary I used as example together with ba seem to be malabo, unclear, okay, for you seem to be malabo, I suggest you go back to the other videos in reactions, words for reactions, or the videos about saying yes or saying no. And then you practice it together with the question word ba. Malinaw ba? I hope you answer malinaw or oo in the comment section. Thank you for watching.